names, and even human lives has been lost in the process.
I entered this vehicle and a man was trying to drop down from the vehicle.
Vehicles that does not have plate number.
There is a market now, there is no income.
Market is so bad, everything had money.
Which it seems nothing can be achieved with what is being paid by government.
It's a wood business in Ghana. They bring it from the bush down to Port Harcourt at a cheaper rate from there. Then they sell to consumers here. This year, 2024, the economy has actually affected me personally in terms of feeding generally in the town. High cost of material, high cost of things that took cost. People were unable to do what they are supposed to have been doing before. Even me, a lot of things I've been doing before, I've come to realize that now we could not be able to do it any longer because of what? The high cost of things in the market. So in the other way around, the way it has affected the business is that when we try as much as possible to arrange for them to go and bring all these things, and they bring it down, you've come to realize that the money you are spending while they are bringing it, when they will not bring it and sell, customers might not be able to meet up and buy.
It has affected us so far based on the increment of everything. When I said everything, let me use an example for it. In the sector of the building material. It's not so easy. It's not too easy for us because the cost of cement has gone up, the cost of sand has gone up, and the dieseling also has gone up. Cement, before we used to buy a bag of cement for 3,000 something, but now a bag of cement is 12,500. The sand, before we used to buy at the rate of 45,000 per tipper, but now we used to buy 85,000, 90,000 naira per tipper. So the inflation is too high.
I'm a trader. We deal on sand and gravel. Even before this time, it has clashed. The business has clashed, and the worst come to be this year. Since January, what we have been seeing has outrageously been bad. It is hard for people now to feed. One, the economy is bad. No business is going on again. Things that we have been bought by 1 naira before, now is 2,000, 5,000. Cement on the side it cannot hold. The rock cannot hold. And people don't have the money to continue buying material. That has brought down this business down to crashes.
And some equipment, some tools inside the dredging machine. So some they get spoiled, and when you get there to repair it, the workers, they add their own money, saying that the equipment, everything, they think they need to use and repair the things that they added money to. So all these things.
From the look on, you find out that one, the naira has fallen its glory. It has no weight again. When $1 is going for 1,500 naira, 1,800 and 2,000. Now that has influenced the price of everything. Cement that we were selling 5,500, as I'm talking to you now, is 13,000. A trip of sand we were buying 55,000, as it stands now is 75,000.
A trip of sand?
Yes. Sharp sand. Then when we talk of that granite before was 405,000. But today, as I'm telling you, is 600,000. That truck you see there, smaller truck. When you talk of the trailer side, at 40-45 tons, we are talking about 1.5 million. With the trend of things, you can imagine when fuel is high, diesel also is high. Most of these machineries used in these productions are being propelled by diesel and fuel. I mean with diesel and petroleum. Are you getting me? It affects the production cost, and no one like to produce at a losing margin. You produce so that you can sell and be able to pay your workers. One thing that is true, I don't think that is true, because no marketer or no seller or no buyer will buy outrageously. When you buy a material, like last year we were buying this and I said 50,000, 55,000, now you are buying 75,000.
All that things in Nigeria somehow now. The oil we use here, which is the diesel, increase day by day. Like we buy a liter for 900, but now it's 1,200. So that is it. We can buy at high rate and sell at lower rate. We can make our profits.
The interior materials used in manufacturing this cement are imported. You cannot only crush limestone to make a cement. There may be chemicals that are involved. Are you getting me? And it's also Nigeria don't manufacture machineries. Neither do we manufacture spare parts. All these things are imported.
We have up to 4 manufacturing companies of cement, or 3, either 3 or 4. If they see that what they are giving out is not what the marketers are selling, they have the right to withdraw that license, because whatever that happens in the cement side, it is the company they will blame. Right now, they are not blaming the marketer. The people they will blame, they will call their name, is the owner of Bua and the owner of Dangote. So not even the marketers. So they shouldn't allow the marketers to spoil their own market, to spoil their own business. So in that aspect, they should look into it. Dangote should look into it. If it's the marketer that is causing high rate for them, they should be able to withdraw their license, call them to order, or they withdraw their license so that the poor masses can build.
Okay, you know what I've been doing before, when you can't do it any longer, you feel bad, you don't feel happy, because everybody's praying to be able to meet up in every of these day-to-day activities. So it's not really encouraging, and it's not fair that things are like this at this time.
My brother, to be honest with you, is not so easy like before, because right now, when you come to my industry, before, I have a lot of blocks. Here I'm full with blocks. I mold, and my bag, like 300 bags, 400, I will mold all. But right now, I can't buy even 200 bags, because the 200 bags, if you times it before, now you might even use the money to buy only 80 bags or 90 bags of cement. So it's not easy. In fact, we are managing. I shouldn't come here and tell you that all is well with me. All is not well. So we are all managing. I'm managing myself and my family, and the extension I'm also doing, I'm helping. The ones I can do, I will do.
Okay. Mostly I'll talk about the oil, which is the diesel. At least they should help us. They should reduce the cost of it. It's too high. Like unlike what we used to buy the other time, 600, it's now 1,200. Even today I made a call across, because our diesel is about finishing. He said that it's 1,500. So we are here to buy. I'm telling them to please help us and reduce the high cost of things. That's all.
Let the government do what will benefit me and what will benefit you, what will benefit everybody, what everybody is going to achieve, what everybody is going to get something from. You know, not that the government should look into the masses, make sure that in terms of feeding, in terms of our amenities, things go down to the normal way, the way it used to be, not like now.
The way forward is that, one, if our president should be conscious of what is happening in this country, we advise he should look into the economy. One, making Naira at least, if not equivalent, but at least let it come nearer. Many government has left this Naira at 187 Naira per dollar. But he came in and the thing skyrocketed. You can imagine the percentage under 6 months or 7 months he has been in office. You can imagine the difference. I think if he should have plans for this country, he should know that already he has created a vacuum for inflection in every aspect of life in Nigeria. Now students don't go to school again because parents cannot pay school fees. There is no increment in the salary, but there are increment in other purchases. A man that is earning 30,000, which is hard to be paid by the state government, and you are spending only on transport, you are spending close to 30,000 naira a month. How do you think you can feed this, your siblings? It's not possible. I think the whole mess up is coming from the head. We have seen many governments that has managed this state, has managed this country, at least with the little resources we have. People were living better. But now we think that we have seen the Messiah. I don't know that we are falling into the debris. They should sit, both the senators and everything. They should not be selfish. They should talk about the masses because they are the people that they are governing. They are not governing themselves. Like we saw in the net, which you are a pressman, a governor, a former governor, holding 800 billion in his coffers, not in the bank, in the house. I don't know what nonsense is that. Is that not radicality? It's very, very radical. I don't think they don't have any plan for the common masses. And if care is not taken, if it continues like this from now till December, you see that crime will go on increase. Even people who don't have what to eat, they will start to perch on people. They become parasites.
Nigeria, the inflation of things now is too high. This dollar of 18 that is circulating everywhere. Nigeria is not using dollar, we are using naira. If it is for them to bind the usage of dollar in this country, they should do it to make the economy be suitable to the poor masses. Because right now the masses is crying. The poor people cannot afford the 3 square meter in a day. So it's not easy. It's not easy. So in all, I'm begging the government, Mr. President, the Senate President, the House of Rep, the speakers, they should see what they will do. Look into this, the hardship in this country is too much. People are dying every day.